Scorpio, welcome to the Black Swan Astrology and Mars Ruled Signs. I am the Black Swan, here to do your weekly tarot card reading, weekly tarot scope, weekly energy reading, something that you can take with you this week as you are making plans and you're going about your way. I'm really excited to do this for you, Scorpio. I love doing readings for you. I'm wishing nothing but success and happiness for you this week, as always. And, I just feel like y'all are so gangster and y'all give me chills. And, like, I'm rocking with y'all this week, Scorpio. I'm rocking with whatever you see. Whatever you see, Scorpio, right now, I'm rocking with you. I trust you. And you should trust yourself this week, Scorpio. We just officially ended your season today. The sun just moved into to Sagittarius, and this is now starting and kicking off the Sagittarius season. I love that Sagittarius, the sun moved into Sag on Monday. Today is my sister's birthday. Mine is next Monday. I'm a Sagittarius sun. We don't do readings here for Sagittarius, though. We don't do it. I stick to the Mars ruled signs on this page, at least. And so, Scorpio, we still have Mars, which is your traditional ruling planet in your sign. We still have Mercury there, okay, following close to the sun. So I feel like this week is going to be a week to truly wrap up any loose ends, to get more motivated, to get more, to become a little bit more invigorated in your vision, to become a little more confident in what it is that you need to be doing right now. With Mars being all about action, you definitely want to take action. You definitely want to take new action right now, Scorpio. You want to do things right now the way that you see it, the way that you're feeling it. And with Mercury there, you also have the intellect. So know that this is definitely pushing you forward. Like, there's a push forward, Scorpio. There's a push out of the darkness now. There's a push to be seen for your truth, to be heard for what it is that you need to express if you haven't been. So go with all of that. Carry some sodalite, carry some lapis lazuli. A lot of cards just fell out, and I'm not going to take them all, but I will take the one that flipped over, which is Judgment, okay? Scorpio, okay, so the Judgment card is really giving you your rights to speak. The Judgment card is a card of awakening. It's time for you, Scorpio, in some ways to say something, or to accept a piece of truth or information that's coming in this week that is going to, in some ways, transition you from the rest, to help you really awaken to your full power this week, your full potential, to move you into a state of forgiveness as well. With the Judgment card to me is kind of like, it is what it is, and it is what it shall be. What is meant for you is meant for you. So this is definitely a week, Scorpio, for you to move with holy excellence, okay? Holy excellence in that you have a more holistic understanding of your journey up to this point, and now you can really kind of put away whatever grudges or dissatisfaction you may have felt over the last several years, okay? Whatever it is, Scorpio, that you may be plaguing you on a subconscious level, it is now time to, in some way, awaken to this new opportunity that life is offering you. For many of you, this can be some message that comes in from a job, from a loved one, about some separation, okay? Some separation that they might need, or some partnership that is coming more into your space, coming more into your environment, that needs to be, activated. This can happen in a couple of ways. You can now feel the need. You can now know who you need to separate from. You can now know the why, the reasoning behind something that maybe has held you back or kept you from being fully awakened in your life. Okay, so this is a time for new life to be birthed through you, Scorpio, meaning that you're going to have to acknowledge something, and you're also going to have to speak to others about this. This may be unsettling, but it definitely is necessary for exponential growth in your life. Okay, let's get some more cards, Scorpio. Let's get some more cards, Scorpio. And we have the Star card. Okay, all right. Scorpio, with the Star card, we do have definitely new life. This is new life. I'm hearing Queen's, is this the real life? Is it reality? I'm hearing all of that right now. There is this rebirth. Rebirth, Scorpio. This is a week of rebirth for you. Please believe it. And you have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I see rebirth, and I also see that this is going to be something that's facilitated amongst others. Okay, if you're working with others right now, Scorpio, know that there's going to be huge news, a huge shift in the way that you are seeing yourself amongst others. For many of you, Scorpio, it's time to kind of reintegrate with the group. It's time to reintegrate with others. You know, it's time to celebrate with others right now. I feel like, Scorpio, you haven't been celebrating. There's been a sense of you not celebrating, or, you know, you've been very consistent with work, or you've been consistent in doing like your shadow work, or, you know, for many of you throughout the pandemic, if you've been very isolated due to not wanting to get sick or whatever, this is a time to really come out of like your shell, come out of your holding place, come out of your casket, and, you know, come out and see what's good on the outside. So for many of you, this could be as simple as that. But I do feel this very, very miraculous thing that's happening, some miracle, something that you thought probably would never happen. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it's never gonna happen, you know. This is that week for you. And then we also have the Seven of Wands. So in a lot of ways, Scorpio, you're championing this new mindset. Is it a mindset that you're championing, Scorpio? Is it a new philosophy? Okay, is it a new relationship, a new company, this new belief system possibly that you want to share with others? Okay, I see you in some way feeling like you're on your own. That you're on your own, even amongst others. Okay, you're on your own. But I'm also feeling, Scorpio, like you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be alone. You know, if you have a strong, passionate vision right now, if you're angry right now, you should feel free right now. Sagittarius season, okay? Sagittarius is the sign of freedom. Sagittarius is the sign of, you know, truth. Ultimately, it's a sign of sharing truth, I should say, multiple truths. I feel like, Scorpio, you have a vision. You know, I see that with the Seven of Wands, that you have a vision, or you feel like you are the only one who knows something or is doing something the right way, okay? But you need to be able to bring this to others. You need to be able to meet with others on their level where they are and share this. Like, it's time for you, Scorpio, in some ways to move out of some sense of anger and move into peace and move into joy and move into harmony with others. And we also have the Fool. We have the Fool. So there's a new beginning coming this week, okay? This is a week to embrace new beginnings, okay? This is a week to embrace. This is a week for you, Scorpio, to embrace the truth of your soul. You know, with the Judgment card, the Judgment always brings some truth, some awakening truth that comes in and shifts us into a higher state of action or thinking that, you know, like in the Bible when it says that the angels are going to come, that Christ is going to come back. You know, this is the news, you know, the gospel truth coming to reckon the earth realm. So for you, how we translate that in an individual sense is some piece of information, some big breaking news, some yes or no being given regarding whatever concern that shifts you into a higher state of awareness. So know that this may be for you, Scorpio, career. Okay, career is highly something that is considered at this point. And then with the Star card, this is the card of out with the old and in with the new. And we have the card of new beginnings here. So for many of you, Scorpio, it is time to embrace a certain fact. It's time to embrace a fact. It's time to embrace a certain lifestyle or an opportunity to truly step into leadership, but also be able to pioneer, because in leadership, you have to lead others. And I feel like, Scorpio, you are working to lead yourself and others. There's this very, very Moses type of feeling here. Okay, I feel like, Scorpio, you may be frustrated right now with the world around you. You know, you may this week get this huge, grand, brilliant idea, okay? Or this huge door opens up for you, a huge door, you know, that leaps you into the arms of destiny, you know? But you're realizing that, like, in some way, shape, or form, that you can only carry the torch. You can't expect everybody to carry it with you. But in some way, shape, or form, you do have to communicate with others this way, in a way that they can hear you. It's very, very complicated. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, okay? Scorpio, there's a mission. Like, there's a mission in your heart, okay? There is something within you this week that is becoming alive. That's all I can say, is that you're becoming alive, Scorpio. Like, you're becoming, in some way this week, the warrior of your own personal truth. And you're doing it in a very, very stylish way. Okay, you're doing something this week in a very, very stylish, clean, cut way. And it's kind of like this energy of, before I can tell them, let me show them. Okay, I can show you better than I can tell you. That's the thing about Scorpio. Scorpio don't say too much. Scorpio don't have to say too much. Scorpio's like, I'll show you better than I can tell you. I will show you. So I feel like you are stepping off, and like you're going towards your higher self this week, Scorpio. You are literally going towards your higher self. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay. This Page of Cups, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Or you guys are needing to find new stability right now, because with the Page of Cups, it's that water energy and it's that feeling of movement. But you see in the card how he's looking at the fish. It's like this feeling of angst, or looking towards the future, not feeling too sure. But there is a new beginning. There is a new beginning with the Page of Cups. Okay, I feel like, Scorpio, you're finding more satisfaction in the unknown this week, or feeling like you have to do something by yourself or show them, and along the way it's going to start to change you or evolve your expression this week. Like, this week you're going to take on this more kind of artistic style. This is a week to take on a more artistic outlook or approach to life right now, more flexible approach, meaning that, find your ebbs and flows this week. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of being emotionally challenged this week. Because that's what's going to evolve you on the best level, is to be challenged. This judgment that's coming in is a challenge to see, can you go the distance like you say you can. Can you show them better than you can tell them? Do you need to tell them, or do you need to just go ahead and show them? That's how you need to lead, is you need to show up for yourself, Aries. Even in the midst of lack, even in the midst of your broken dreams, you're still coming in with this new childlike sense of wonder and appreciation for life. So understand that this is the mode that you're moving into, is this new, this more kind of evolved sense of perception that's allowing you to not really take on other people's karma, not take on other people's beliefs, not take on other people's perceptions around you, but it's like really leaning into that forever young, leaning into the fact that, you make mistakes, you're going to continuously make mistakes, and that's going to help you to grow even more. And you can have fun through that. Very, very important. Wow. And then we have the Hierophant. We have the Hierophant this week. Okay? So I do feel like with the Hierophant coming in, you are meeting your higher self. Like Scorpio, this is your higher self. I don't care what's going on with you this week. You ultimately, like every Scorpio knows what's best for them in their life. Ultimately, whether or not they can actually show that to other people, or whether or not Scorpio, consistently feels like they're getting there or paving that path of gold. Ultimately, Scorpio, the thing about you and why you are so strong and so almost impenetrable and so powerful is because deep within your soul, and you know the vision. Like, the vision. You might not always see it clearly, but you know on a deeper level, where your soul is calling you to. And that's why Scorpio honestly is, in a lot of ways, the Hierophant or the teacher or the priest. You hold space for this true divine principle, and it manifests, through your actions, through your will, through the tests you go through. You are able to kind of really shape shift this puzzle and morph it into how it needs to be for you to live the life. So I feel like ultimately, with all that being said, like, you're taking all that with you, Scorpio. Like, you're leaving behind any drama that anybody put on you. You're leaving behind any superficial things, and you are literally moving within the bounds of the voice within your soul. Like with the Knight of Swords, I see somebody who's on a mission, who has a lot of information to give, who has a lot of things to say with style and with clarity. And then with the Page of Cups, I see you in some ways like playing that game, if that makes sense. Or you're learning how to kind of give and receive, if that makes sense. It's weird. It's weird, these cards. It's weird. Some of you could be thinking about having a baby as well. But ultimately, I feel like this Page of Cups is you, Scorpio, that water energy, that renewal, though, that whole renewed sense of emotion that's coming in that can help you start from a place of clear reference, which is really going to take you into a more childlike, kind of unfounded. It's like you're tapping into the nucleus. Okay, you're tapping into a nerve. You hit a nerve, and you are now awakened to your full potential. It's kind of like the little king, it's kind of like, it's like, you have potential to be king. Like, you're Simba, and it's like you want to go and face the danger. Okay, you're Simba, and you want to go face the danger. And in some way this week, Scorpio, you meet your higher self. Okay, so that is my reading for you, Scorpio. Yeah, we're rolling on a river. I love you guys, and have fun meeting your higher self this week. Have fun meeting the wizard. And y'all be blessed.